Call along Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Salakia for that. Okay, now, and shalom to you Aquiums. You women out there that are learning this truth, you watching the videos, and you're searching for a righteous male covering that you may serve on behalf of Yahweh Shai. Welcome. This is your Shalom. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. Welcome to another day's lesson. Today's lesson is on John chapter 15. We're starting off at verse 18. Okay, this is concerning the relationship that disciples have with the world. And this is going to be a short video. Those of you who are disciples of this word, you know the type of relationship that we have with the world is that we are out of the world. We have come out from amongst them. We do not celebrate their holidays. We do not go to their birthdays. We do not show support and go to any family functions that involves a celebration of these pagan, hellish holidays that they call holidays, okay? Because one, they are the celebration of the humiliation and degradation and slaughter and theft of our people and the mistreatment of our people and so much more, so much more. So we're gonna go off into this. See, because remember, if they treated Yahushua this way, of course they're only gonna treat us bad too, because we are the representation of Yahushua. Okay, so this is where it's starting off. Disciples' relationship to the world. John chapter 15, start at verse 18. If the world had you, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. And this is true. Before we was even born, they was hating on Yahushua. They hated on him the whole time that he walked around preaching his word. He did not preach the Talmud. He did not preach the Judaism. He didn't convert to Judaism and become a Jew. No, remember, Yahushua is Hebrew, okay? Not a Jew. You got to remember these things. Remember these things concerning the word, all right? Concerning who the word is. Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. And it reads that our Lord, it is evident that our Lord sprang from the tribe of Judah, okay? And Jeremiah chapter 14, and the tribe of Judah is dark-skinned, okay? Flat out. And this is verse 19. If Salakia, roughly paraphrasing, this is verse 19. If ye were the world would love his own, right? The world don't love us. They don't treat us right. They have no respect for us. I was out here yesterday trying to put up my steel building on my RV garage, trying to hurry up before it gets cold, trying to hurry up and put a roof on and everything, because I got to finish building it up, then put the roof on. And again, I'm not building as I'm going to be living here for a long time, because it's all here temporary. I'm using temporary work, the type of wood that's untreated and it's not a solid, sustainable wood. It's OSB boards. Those are stuck together pieces of wood. And so those only set the last 2 or 3 years. And so whenever you see a prophet building a house using temporary wood, what does that tell you? Right? Okay. And so I'm not looking to build like I'm trying to live here for a long time, or that I'm trying to build it for somebody else. No, to live here. No. Is This is a temporary shelter until the what? Until the martial law troops come through and burn up and destroy the whole neighborhood. You know, when the troops come through, they coming through to steal, kill, and to destroy. You know, the same thing they doing over in Gaza, same thing they got planned for here. You know, for these jakes who they switch us, all that stuff. Gonna really gonna switch them. For real. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. You see, Yahweh Shai has chosen us up out of the world because we were chosen way back. Yahweh had chosen us way back before we were even born. Jeremiah chapter 1 and 5. Before he even born us in the belly, he knew us. He had already chosen us. Okay? He had already ordained us to be a judge over the peoples, the nations, and the kings. You see, this is most prevalent. And we had to maintain remembering this, okay? Therefore, the world hated you. Yeah, they do. They hated us. They hated us because we are the representation of Yahweh Shai. And see, and we bring forth this word concerning him because this is all that we have to push forth that is as our power, standing strong with the word, fanning the enemy, hewing down the enemy, okay, cutting the enemy down, flat out, you know, and making sure this is what's done by our mouths, that Yahweh Shai places within our mouths what it is for us to say. So that way, as prophets of the Lord, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32, we are in our lot. We're in our lot. Okay, we're in our lot that we're supposed to be in and pushing this truth as prophets of the word. It's what we did back in ancient days. This is what we're doing now. This is verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. You see? You see? How can we be greater than him? Thinking we gonna go and have roses and petals and all this and that and everything's gonna work out just fine all the time. No, man. Sometimes Yahweh Shai, the Almighty Father, Yahweh puts us through things as to see. Remember, He tries us, brings us through the fire, tries us as a gold is tried, and refines us as silver is tried. You see what I'm saying? So that we call upon his name. He want to see whose name we going to call. See, whose name are you going to call as trouble approaches the hedges? You see? That's how that go. I was just listening to my alarms. You see? Because different things been happening around here. It's been on Yahweh Shai to keep things proper for me. You see? You know, Psalm chapter 34, verse 7. The angels of the Lord encampeth round and about them that fear him and deliver them. You see? We had to remember that. We had to remember that, maintain that. This is our strength and power. You know what I'm saying? And having faith. The righteous shall live by faith. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? And see, so as they try to persecute us, remember, it's that they first came upon Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Imagine how the disciples felt that walked with Yahweh Shai. How they felt. How nervous they felt. You know what I'm saying? They had to maintain their faith and grow in it. You see? That's what helps us to grow in our faith, the different challenges. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. You see? So any brother and sister that come into this, you think you come into something that's namby-pamby, think again. Think again. And this is the thing to be in too. Why? because as troubles come, we know by standing on the word, we're doing the right thing, whatever we have to do. Okay? Whichever way things be. You see? That's what we have to depend on. Okay? That's it. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. And this is true. People will keep and maintain. People will keep and maintain your the words that you say, because the words that be coming out your mouth be words that are like melodies of this spiritual song. Okay, this spiritual song that you can hear. Okay, it is of the Lord. Okay, flat out, it is of the Lord, and so they can hear that. It resonates within their spirit. The words are coming out your mouth. I'm starting hearing this alarm going off. Okay, uh, and they will keep your sayings also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake. You see, they will. Because we represent the name of Yahweh Shai. All the other camps, they don't represent the name. So that's why the world loves them. That's why they got a whole bunch of people following them. You see, you know, And so those that come to us, are drawn to us by Yahweh Shai. You see, that's the difference on that. Okay, and so, listen, I'm gonna take the time to remind you to press the like button, and that helps out for the algorithms of this YouTube channel. And if you would please go ahead and press the subscription button and notification bell. That way you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. As good shepherds, always, our job is to provide good grazing for the sheep to graze. One moment.